If you never take a break, eventually you break. Breaks are important. The more intense the labor, the longer the optimal time to recover will be. No matter who you are or what you do, you sleep, you eat, you do something as simple as take a seat. Part of gaining perspective is realizing that there are lots of world stage situations you can't control and that you should prepare the best that you can, whatever that means to you. You should be an expert on your home. And yes, that means your region, not just your physical house. Fires and storms, wars that are kinetic or cultural, the best thing that people can do is prepare as best as they can for their situation. Again, no one online can tell you what items you need the same way they can't tell you the best shirt size for you to buy. That's a personal consideration. Hawaii, for example. Unfortunately, lots of people in Hawaii truly had nowhere to go.
We cannot do nothing for her. What the f***, dude? Just go. Go, people, go. Beat the horse.
I don't care if you think it was space lasers or failing infrastructure.
There's a power line right there. See them right there? That's the power line that started from up the road there. And all of that is still burning.
They never maintain the trees. And the trees grow into the wires. The high power lines.
It doesn't change the fact that people are just in the worst situation possible.
Stay strong, babe.
There was a lot of local level response in the vein of prevention that was an absolute failure. And of course, it didn't take long for vultures to circle. Those with money could afford to leave. I'm not arguing for whether it's right or wrong, but the recognized valuable medium of exchange in a region will create options for the people who have it: money, firepower, control of a resource. It's always created options for the people who have it, no matter what valuable item we're talking about. And regardless of time, place, or politics, if you've got something people want, you have the power to choose. Baja in Southern California look like it's in the path of a hurricane, or a bad tropical storm, depending on who you want to listen to. There are cycles of weather that happen in this region, but ultimately any amount of hand-wringing now is useless if you've never prepared before this event. Getting food and water, even if nothing drastic happens, means you don't have to risk your safety going out in suboptimal conditions to go and get some food or a drink. If you've prepared the best that you can, within your means, to a reasonable degree, you have to become comfortable with the thought that maybe there's nothing you can do in some scenarios. The people who lost everything in the Hawaii fire, even if they were prepped to the gills in their own homes, if they were caught outside on a run to a store and were among the many who retreated to the water to get to safety, it didn't matter. A Ukrainian family who can see a Russian column driving into town, what are they gonna do if they have everything except lightweight concealable valuables or money in an account that could be accessed worldwide? I saw a post on Instagram, and it was one of those confession type posts where the author wrote about losing their father to the same rare cancer Steve Jobs succumbed to. In this short 4-sentence post, they said that in a way they were glad that Steve Jobs died. It showed them that no matter how much money a person could have, there was no changing the outcome. So we can prepare and do the best that we can all our lives, and that's all we can do. If we don't take a break, as I said in the beginning, we will break. I'm not religious to a consuming degree, but there's an element of comfort found in faith. You reach a new level of calm, knowing that once you've done what you can, it's out of your hands. There's a fine line between being prepared and becoming consumed, and that's exactly why this video is so short. I am taking a break. I just hope if you're in this affected area that everything turns out okay for you. Everyone else, I hope you're doing what you can. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll go doze off to the sound of rain, and hopefully I've left enough hiding spaces outside for members of a cat colony. We'll get into some deeper subjects next time. So until that video, be good, stay safe, and have a good one.